This video footage you're taking in, first released about 2 days ago, but then reposted prominently on Twitter yesterday, has left many Kenyans in shock. What is happening to Baba? How can somebody fall asleep when they're on their feet? How does that even happen? And in my opinion, this video footage would not have come at a worse time, when we're only hours away from the 10th of December, when Raila Odinga is expected to make a major announcement. And this is probably why Raila Odinga supporters have ignored this video, kept it under wraps. We Chris, usipost your video. Hata usiongee hiyo maneno, tafadhali. Wachana na Baba. Mzee apewe heshima. Yes. They don't want this video hanging around, let alone anybody trying to analyze it. I believe this is a good time to be able to identify die-hard ODM bloggers, who tell us every day that they're neutral and give us videos that appear to be neutral. On a personal level, I love Raila Odinga. However, the issues here are very weighty, and they're bigger than me. They're bigger than Raila Odinga, because we are talking about the entire nation of Kenya and its future. In my view, even if you're a firm Raila Odinga supporter, it is not a bad thing to talk about uncomfortable things, things which distress you. Indeed, it is the best medicine. Barring things, sweeping issues under the carpet is usually the perfect recipe for future tragedy. Now, let us start by discussing openly some facts related to this particular video clip. For instance, we can start by tackling the question, is it even possible to fall asleep while you're standing? Yes, it is. There's a rare condition the medical people call narcolepsy, which is low levels of brain protein, a brain protein actually called hypocretin or orexin, which plays a huge role in keeping us awake. And there are various causes of this. It could be a disease, for instance, an autoimmune disease, like some types of diabetes. By the way, what is an autoimmune disease? It is a disease where your own cells start fighting your own cells. The body starts to reject a part of the body as if it's foreign, not belonging to your body. That's why it's called an autoimmune disease. The immune system is involved. It is a very rare disease, and it's not life-threatening. Many people have learned to live with it, and it can also be controlled, or at least the symptoms can be controlled by certain medicine widely available in the country. Now, I beg you, don't put words in my mouth. I'm not saying that Baba is suffering from narcolepsy. No, I'm just answering a question. Because this kind of condition can also be caused by somebody just being exhausted, meaning that it can be easily cured by rest. And we all know that over recent weeks, Raila Odinga has been very busy. He has kept up a very punishing schedule. So that could be the simple explanation. However, politically, what does it mean? Now, we have already seen supporters of the deputy president posting this video clip widely and saying that it is evidence that Raila Odinga should not vie for the presidency. He is too old. It is not possible for anybody to lead Kenya going forward, especially with all the challenges and problems we have, unless they are fully physically fit and healthy. That's what DP Ruto supporters are saying. ODM supporters are saying, shut up. Respect the old man. He is old, Most of his age mates are not even anywhere near Raila. They're somewhere far away resting, playing with their grandchildren, which is the most serious physical activity they ever get involved with. So Raila has really tried, despite his suffering, his detentions, to be still here and doing things that even younger people, people younger than him by a few years, cannot do. It is super fascinating that so far, Raila Odinga handlers have kept matters of his health very confidential. They seem very nervous about discussing any issues to do with Baba's health. Indeed, many times they have promised the press statements, including in 2017 when Baba collapsed during the campaigns. And these promises have never been kept. Now, let's make a clear distinction here. If you're a private citizen, you're not in public office, and you're not seeking public office, then your health is a very confidential issue. Indeed, anybody who tries to discuss or discover anything about your health can be legally prosecuted. However, when you're seeking public office, or when you're in public office, matters of your health are matters that are of great importance to the public. Indeed, the 2010 Constitution had a clause that captured this. Because in the past we have had heads of state who have not come out very clearly to tell us the exact status of their health. And of course, many bad things happened. Those around them took advantage, forged signatures, did some funny things that the president himself would never have done. I'm especially talking about the presidency of Jomo Kenyatta, whom we were told later on slipped in and out of comas regularly. Indeed, those close to him knew that he was going. He was going to leave this earth. It was just a matter of time. And that is why this Change the Constitution movement started. Some greedy politicians surrounding the president wanted to change the Constitution so that the vice president, at that time Daniel Moi, would not automatically take over the presidency on a caretaker basis until the next elections. They wanted to change it so that the person they wanted or anybody else could be able to take over the presidency when a president passes on, which of course is pure madness. That can never happen. Because when a leader passes on, what you're worried about most is stability, continuity. That is impossible when you bring an outsider, when you bring somebody who's not in the hierarchy, somebody who's not close to the departed president, to try and take charge of things. But this is what happened. Now, back to the present. You can be sure that this particular clip will be discussed for a long time, especially if Raila Odinga announces officially that he's going to vie for the presidency. It is going to be used by his political opponents. They're going to use it to bash him, to deny him votes. Very unfair. But probably the only solution is for Raila Odinga handlers to come out and tell Kenyans the truth. This will not take away from Raila Odinga his greatness and what he has done for the nation. Just tell the truth and let Kenyans decide for themselves. If they still want to vote for Raila Odinga, allow them to do that, to make that decision from a position of knowledge and not ignorance. From a position where they know the truth and are not being forced to sink down to rumors and hearsay, and malicious things being said by Baba's opponents, political opponents. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.